Hello, I'm Menasche, and I'm here to represent Grow On and how we turn trash into treasure. We practice regenerative agriculture. We'd like to address one of the biggest hurdles that New Orleans faces, and it is that about roughly 50% of the city is under sea level. That, along with being the third city in the United States with the highest rainfall, makes it a really bad combination. We're also currently sinking at 2 inches per year due to the lack of permeability in the city and just outdated infrastructure. We also spend $50 million a year to operate 120 pumps, located usually in underserved, food insecure neighborhoods that flood when there's a lack of capacity from our pumps, and these systems are inefficient and expensive altogether. What if we treated stormwater, as an asset, instead of trying to get rid of it as fast as possible with our current infrastructure? We could be collecting it and storing it as a resource for irrigation. We could be using it as a powerful tool to restore native landscapes and ecosystems and replenish our water table, alleviating some of the subsidence that we're experiencing in New Orleans. As an agritourism attraction, setting an example of how cities under sea level can deal with stormwater through beautiful and functional green infrastructure design. As a precious resource to enrich and support our local medicine production. And I'd like to also share with you what we do, how we do this. We practice revitalization of degraded property through soil remediation. This we do by literally adding tons of organic material back into the soil, things that came from the soil anyways, really back into the soil. And what this does is that it enriches its capacity, it increases its capacity to absorb water and retain water during heavy rain events, primarily. This is something we're lacking tremendously in New Orleans, so that's how we are addressing this. And in the process of that soil remediation, we are building up that soil to be able to grow on it. And so in the past 6 years, we've been growing vegetables, root vegetables mainly, things that are really hardy, things that are easy to grow, that are nutrient dense. And so we've also built an outdoor kitchen that we've utilized to process this food and this medicine to offer workshops, educational events on essentially how to do this yourself. So we focused on our immediate neighbors, but we also make it available to the community. We have a few different programs to make the space available, one of them being our Give and Get, which basically sounds pretty much like what it is. Some people come here, they're able to help out with the production and the maintenance, and they leave home with a big bag of herbs or produce or anything that they found interesting and inspiring to go home and try out. I think in my mind, we're not in full capacity of what we could be producing and the kind of programming that we could actually be offering. So even though I'm itching to move forward and expand and try to revitalize other properties, the many other properties that could really use this kind of model, I'm doing my best to stay put and polish this one and make it as inspiring as it can be to really rally up the help and the support and the masses that we really need to make this a reality and to, again, raise the quality of life for many people that are experiencing blight and these just terrible scenarios where, it inspires tire dumping and just more and more trash. How beautiful would it be if we can go in there and just turn these underutilized properties into more productive spaces for community. Going forward, we are looking to upgrade our outdoor kitchen, which is going to facilitate more processing of the production that we are doing on site. We would also like to secure the space. We've purchased one of the 2 properties that we've revitalized, and we are in the process of acquiring the other one to assure a long and prosperous future. We are also looking to revitalize other degraded lots through the NORA Growing Green initiative that will allow us to do more of what we're doing currently in other properties and raising both the value and the quality of life of those neighborhoods. We are also looking to create housing and work opportunities through ecotourism and funneling some of this tourism money back into the community in those ways. With the $5,000 grant, we could use that money to upgrade our community kitchen, which will again allow us to process a lot more food and medicine for the community, to facilitate educational workshops and fundraising opportunities for other organizations, as well as cultivating community altogether.
It's actually edible.
Let thy food be thy medicine. Thanks so much for being with us today, and we hope that you can visit us at Grow On to learn a little bit more about how you can be involved.